Sorry guys, I love kicking that tripod. A few more people get in here. Hope all y'all doing good today. It was a beautiful day here in South Carolina today. We got some good weather coming next little bit. Hey, Mr. Thomas, how you doing today, buddy? It was nice weather here today. Y'all have some nice weather? Got a bunch of little projects here coming up with the hay. Baling for my buddy. Looks like everything's on go. Chilly up there. Yeah, it was actually cool here. It cooled down after that last little hurricane. I think it was Michael come through. We've been getting into upper 40s and lower 50s at night, but it's starting to warm back up now. It's going to be back into upper 70s tomorrow. And I think Wednesday there's another cold front coming through. It's going to get us back down to where we're supposed to be. We went over there, I think it was Friday, and checked on one of them hay fields for my buddy, and the hay field looks good. And we tried to see if we had enough cell service to do a live from there, and I think we are, so I'm going to try to put up a live, what time we're cutting or baling or something, maybe baling or whatever we come up with while we working on that place. He's actually got a total 50 and 35 there. He's actually got about 100 acres of hay that we're going to try to help him get cut just as quick as we can while we got good weather. And try to do it before we get frost. We still should be a little bit away from getting our frost. Hey, Sergeant Slaughter Slot Machine, thank you for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, we're going to try to work on that, getting his done first, and we got about probably 40 acres or so of ours that we want to go back over and get it finished up. I'll be ready to get through with hay for this year. And I don't remember which one of y'all guys it was that was asking about the air compressor tank. We made the head gasket for the air compressor. Somebody brought it up about the rust on the tank, and we still haven't forgot. We're going to do a video on that. We're going to take because on the air compressor we've got a drain run out the side so we can drain it easy and often. You know, it's not hard to do. But we're going to run a inspection camera down in it. I think that will make for a nice little video. Hey, Aon Custom Harvesting, bud, I'm glad you was able to stop in. I know how it is to be busy, bud. That ain't no problem. But we're going to try to run that camera in there and see what it looks like. It might scare me and we get scared to use it. We used to raise the dairy calves too, like I've been seeing on your channel there. I'm pretty sure your name's Eric. I'm not sure, but I think it's Eric. We used to raise them too. Nothing like you raising though. You've got a lot. Well, I think we'd have 5 or 6 at a time. And every now and then we'll get a mama cow that won't take the baby right in out of our herd, and we'll have to bottle raise it. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we used to raise the bottle calves too. Still, I mean, I still enjoy doing them too. I like messing with the bottle calves. Like I said, we get some of our beef cows, some of our beef cows will have trouble or something, and we'll take them away. I've got one of my cows that she's actually a grown cow now and had babies off of her. She wouldn't never drink from a bottle, or her mama. We had to tube her twice a day. And ever since we put her out in the pasture, can't touch her yet. I figured she would be the kind to be all over everything. Hey Farmhouse, how you doing today, buddy? We're just talking about cows and weather and hay and bull jiving. How's your weather been up there? We've actually cooled off a little bit this past week. Been in the 70s. It's felt good. Starting to ease back up now. Good. Like I said, it cooled off. Now it's easing back up. Wednesday we're supposed to get another cold front with a slight chance of rain. We want to start cutting that hay for my buddy. Wow. Y'all guys have a lot colder weather than we do. I'd hate to know what y'all's temps was last year during the winter when we thought it was freezing here, when all of our water lines was busting in our cow pens and stuff. What do y'all guys think about doing these on Sunday nights like I'm doing? It seems to work good for me. I do get people coming in on Sunday nights. Is the Sunday nights seem pretty good? Yeah, I saw that pie on your video earlier. All I got is peanuts out here to eat. I have to eat some boiled peanuts. Don't have no pie. I like pumpkin pie and I also like sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie is good too. I could imagine y'all suffer. But I think we'd be hotter and more humid than y'all do in the summer though. I think I suffer more during the summer than y'all. Then maybe I get a break in the winter. I don't know how to get a Twitter, Farmhouse. I just did get a Instagram a couple weeks ago, but I don't know how to do this kind of stuff. All that Facebook, I got my daughter to do the Instagram for me. Reckon I need to try though. No, 40's not too bad. It's bad if you go from 80 the day before to 40 the next day. I sure do appreciate all y'all guys stopping in with me and chatting for a minute. My son's got a game camera that he puts. Yeah, I'm still working on getting a peanut video of them combining too, but we had rain and nobody right that I can get a hold of is combining yet. They'll probably be combining, being on fixing to start cutting hay. But yeah, my son's got a deer camera that works off of a cell service or something, and when it takes the picture, it sends it to you. Hey, Palmetto Moon. Glad you was able to stop in, buddy. You ain't on Yankee in the South live tonight? I'll get my daughter to help me do it. Like I said, my daughter helped me get Instagram. I'll get her to try to get me a Twitter. Then what do I need to do? You said I need to send something out? Because I do that on Instagram, but I don't have many followers because I just started on there. I'm still enjoying doing it though. I like doing it. Yeah, when the temperature drops fast like that, it feels real cold. I know Friday when I was scouting that hayfield, it was in the upper 70s, I believe. Excuse me. And we went to the football game Friday night, and it dropped into like the upper 50s, and it felt like it was freezing just because the temperature changed so fast, I reckon. When that temperature makes a big swing fast, you can tell it more. But I'm ready for cold weather. I'm ready for these mosquitoes to get out of here and get this hay, this last push of hay done so we can move on. Thinking about getting a greenhouse. I actually went and looked at a couple this past week. Thinking about getting it for a few different plans. Trying to find one that fits in the budget. My son and them had a bonfire last night. Him and a couple friends and buddies or whatever. They was burning outside. Ohio, hi, Hilltop, how you doing, buddy? Don't get a dome greenhouse. I don't know what they called here. I think they're hoop houses or something that they call them. They just round. The buddy that we're going to bale the hay for, he's got 6 or 8 of them. he stores round bales of hay in his. And he can keep a right good bit in there. You didn't like the taste of Hothouse tomatoes. Yeah, we might do some growing in it if we get one. But I said I mainly want to do storage in it, I think. Put some hay in it. And actually thinking about doing some more bottle calves. And put some more bottle calves in part of it. Just a thought. Got to always be thinking about expanding a little and moving forward. Trying to slowly venture out. I've actually thought about building it myself out of PVC, like building say a 4-foot high wall out of wood, and then going off of the wood with PVC, making the arches over, you know, the tunnel part out of PVC. No, we haven't started cutting any hay yet. Hoping to, they calling for rain here, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's not a big chance. So right now we're trying to make a decision on how much we want to gamble. If we want to go ahead and go for it and start in the morning, carry the equipment, start, or if we're going to wait. Because we shouldn't be getting too much more rain right now. I said we just want to beat the frost mainly. We want to have it at least cut before the frost hits it. Because if not, it's going to brown it real fast, and then it's going to start losing nutrients and stuff. Yeah, it has been wet. This year has been real wet. I've never seen over 20 inches of rain like we got from that hurricane, what was that, 3 or 4 weeks ago? That was a lot of rain in such a short period. It was that Sunday. I don't remember what the date was, but y'all, it rained now. When I tell you it rained for hours and like it was no end in sight. Yeah, it does. The frost, when you get frost on it, does take a lot longer to dry, seems like. I'm hearing that it's going to be a wetter and colder winter than average is what I'm seeing and hearing from the old timers around. Good thing I got the generators running, I reckon. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, that we're going to have a wetter and colder than normal winter for here in South Carolina now. Other parts I don't know. I don't see how some of y'all can get much colder than y'all already be. It's weird when you look on here and it's 80 and 90 degrees here and people's already getting snow. Yeah, the bad thing about a generator though, just cause it was ready the other day don't mean it'll be ready next time. You get them suckers just like hay balers. a hay baler, when you put it up today working fine and go back in the morning, it could be a horse of a different color. You think it's going to stay wet weather. Freeze a lot. There's no telling no more. Wow, in the 20s at night. If y'all, which I know Ohio Hill, he heats with the, I just watched his video with the furnace outside. I hate to know what y'all's light bills be if y'all heat with regular stuff like we do. Yeah, if our weather was as cold as y'all's, man, our light bills would be scary. Eastern Washington, I think. It's hard to read my phone. I tried to bring my iPad out here a couple times and use it because it will be bigger for me to read it, but some reason it won't do it. It'll give me some kind of error and cut off and no air conditioner. Yeah, you got to have air conditioner here. Well, you don't have to have. But in some of them hay videos that y'all seen of ours, y'all, it be's hot. I'm telling you. It'll be 100 degrees. And I don't know how high the moisture be's, but it be's where you need gills time you walk out the door. Oil and wood. Yeah, I hope my air conditioner's getting a break right now, because I'm tired of paying that light bill. Was it too hot? Yeah, it is high. Yeah, we keep high humidity here. Seems like. I said, but the last few days has felt real nice. You had your house fire. It was electric. I mean, we do, like in an average in the summer, if it's 95 degrees, at night it'll get the 80. And 80 feels good compared to 95. And like yesterday, we was in the 70s and got to like, I think 49 or 50 degrees last night. So that felt good. My grandparents' house had an oil type furnace in it. To tell you the truth, I don't remember what kind of oil. If I had to guess, I would say diesel or kerosene. The thermostat this morning was 66. That would be fine with me. My wife would freeze at 66. 60's a warm night there. It's a fan. I got a fan running. Hey, PA Farms, how you doing, buddy? Do you want me to turn that fan some? If it's aggravating y'all now, I'll turn it. Yeah, if it's too loud, I'll turn the fan. Hold on one second. I'll twist it over some. See what the temperature is in here. Alright, I just unplugged it. Is that better? It's 70 degrees in my shop right now. I just looked at the... Yeah. It won't be long. The fan will be copyrighted and we'll get in trouble for having it playing in the background too. $40. Day. 40 here is our average winter, probably. Yeah, the spark is sitting back there. If we ever see teens, it's bad here with teens, because most of the people here is not prepared for it. They don't have their wells and their water lines buried deep enough, and they'll have a lot of trouble. Hey CD girl, Country Hearts, how you doing? Glad you was able to make it and stop in. Yeah, I really like my spark too. I thought about getting a different one, because I hear there's a bunch of changes fixing to be made to the way the cameras work and stuff, and they're going to put new regulations on them, and so I thought about getting a different one before they had a chance to do it. I turned the furnace on. Is your furnace like in a basement or something, or is it outside? I think Ohio his is outside. Yeah, that all them rules is, it makes it scary for you to even use your drone if you actually pay attention and stuff. Well, you welcome here anytime. City Girl, Country Heart. We just be talking a little bit about whatever we got going on, and anything you want to know about what we do or anything like that, just ask. If I don't know, to be sure some of these other people in here might know, and they can chime in and help out too. It's an oil burner. Farm all yours is in the basement. Easy to access, that's right. Yeah, that's a good question. How much oil do you go through? Farmhouse. In my house, we use electric, but we do use propane also. We've got propane heat. When it gets sub-zero, you go through a lot, I'd imagine. I was looking into an Alaska coal stove to help out. There used to be coal around here too, back in the 80s when my family was farming tobacco. You could find coal everywhere. Now I don't know if you could even find it. As much fun as Ohio Hilltop has cutting firewood, and any of y'all need firewood, y'all need to hit him up. He'll go toe to toe with any of these log splitters that I've seen. Ain't it weird how coal is efficient and clean, but everything's getting away from it, but yet we're supposed to be getting better? That's weird, ain't it? 250 gallons of off-road diesel and 4 cords of wood for me. Wow. How much is your off-road diesel in your area? And I hate I missed y'all's live Friday, buddy. With you and, what was that, Mallard 5 farmhouse? I don't know how I missed it, because I was really planning to be there and was watching one of yours or his videos and then seen that it was already posted up, not live no more. Off-road diesel is $3.40 or so. I've got to go tomorrow and get off-road fuel, and I think it's like $2.40 something here, $2.48, or that's what it was Friday afternoon when I called right before they closed. Yeah, and I will do my best to catch the next one. Wow. Heat the whole house, heat the house for the fall and the winter for $800. I would sure be looking for me a coal stove, buddy. And you won't have to be running that axe unless you just enjoy doing it. Plus free ashes for the driveway. Do y'all have to have air conditioner and stuff during the summer? I'm sure you do. It's high in carbon and burns clean. I still think they got a bunch of coal mines in West Virginia. That's probably between me and some of y'all. And the old A's still doing good. We haven't been able to put it to work since we tried that little remedy on it. But so far, just running it in the yard, it seems good. And the ashes will raise the pH. One upstairs and one downstairs. Space heaters. Where are you located, City Girl, in Country Heart? Where are you located?